Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and assembly of the Mojo Elite King Mallard. Let's go ahead, dive right in and get this thing opened up. Alright, so the box comes. We got our pulls. Looks like they improved the pull design a little bit from the original Mojos. Some paperwork in here. We got the wings on each side. The pins for the actual pulls. We have the battery charger. And we have the battery. I'll go ahead and actually move the Mojo out of here. Let's go ahead, move that to the side. Alright, let's go ahead, open this up. Got a silica gel packet, and in here is our remote. So they made a few changes on the new Mojos. These feet are now rubber, so they shouldn't be breaking off like the old ones. This plastic housing here can be completely removed from the rubber body. This is a lot better design. You can actually see the shimmering on the head. Looks very realistic, as well as the eyes. Don't think they changed much about how the wing design was. This is plastic. So these just clip in like usual with the magnets. Go ahead, get these out of here. Got those ready. Got the battery. Go ahead and insert that in here. Let's see, we have the red positive, black on bottom. So that'll go in like that. Insert that back in, and now should be actually ready to run. So we have the three-way switch here. One, the down position is actually continuous, so if I flip it to that, these should start spinning continuously. And going up to the top, two position is actually be able to use with the remote. And in the middle, of course, is off. So flipping it onto one, it is spinning in there. Let's go ahead and actually insert the wings so you guys can see that. This wing's going super easy. The reliability on these Mojos is pretty amazing. We hunted with a few of them this year, and with the waves working on these stakes, they took a dive and actually went down under the water. We actually had to take an anchor and try fishing it out of the water, and we brought it back up to the surface, and the wings were actually still spinning. Pretty good quality on these. Must be pretty watertight seal. Alright, so like I said, going down to the one position will be continuous mode. That is, and then going up to two, which is the top position, we should be able to use the remote now. They do say to wait 10 seconds between switching it to that position and actually trying to use the remote. It says a little slide on here so you don't accidentally push any buttons. We have I, O, and C. O is off, C is continuous mode, and I is intermittent mode. So let's go ahead, hit the C button, should be continuous mode. Works really good. Thing is very silent too, there's no vibrations on this. I don't know if you guys can even hear anything. Microphone might be picking up a little bit. Now let's go back to the off position, and let's flip it into the intermittent now. So intermittent will run for a few seconds, go off for a few seconds, run for a little bit more, and then come back on. So intermittent's looking like it's working pretty good. They have this staggered, so it's not just on off for the same time period. This one you can see is staying on for a little bit longer before turning off, and this period of off is a little bit longer than the first one. So that is the intermittent. I'm gonna go ahead, turn this off now. I have seen a few people complaining about the actual material, this rubber material being scraped up, and you can see this right here. A little bit of yellow on here, some white down in here. People are saying it looks like they're throwing these in the boxes without the paint being dry. I'm not sure. I don't think a duck is going to be able to see that from that far away. If so, take a little bit of gray spray paint or black spray paint, just touch it up like you have to do all the rest of your other decoys. Not that hard. The charger just plugs in right here like usual. Usually have pretty good battery life on these. They definitely last a full day. A lot of times we can get 2-3 days out of the battery life on these. Let's go ahead, assemble these poles. This design is a little bit different. Of course, this is the one that would go down in the water that is actually crimped. And this part up here, the actual square portion, is the position that goes on the Mojo. Pretty simple. Line things up and then just put the pin through and then go ahead, assemble the Mojo on here, push this down. This is plastic, so don't push on it too hard, especially in cold weather. It will break. And now we have the Mojo actually assembled. Let me go ahead and actually get an overall length on this post real quick. So from the bottom of the Mojo here, the stake is 42 3/4 long from tip to tip of this pole. So if you actually want to see where the Mojo would be actually in the water, it looks like it's about 38 inches. This post is not really long enough. So I did go ahead and get the pull extenders, especially if you're hunting in bays, marsh areas. You don't want that Mojo to tip over. So you're gonna want to shove this post down at least a foot down in there. So here we go, we have the Mojo extender poles. They show some videos of these being up 12 feet high too for hunting teal and reeds that can't really see over them. So this I think is a 12-foot extension pole. Go ahead, open this up and see. Alright, go ahead, get all these out of the plastic. So these pins, they're actually a little bit smarter. They actually put a little bit of strapping on them so they don't fall off. I guess you could do that with that as well. Just punch a hole in it, tie a knot in it so they don't come apart. So this of course is the bottom again that is crimped, and these two poles are a little bit smaller than this one. So this pole is the middle pole. Go ahead, slide these together. Insert this pin. Okay, that one's good. Go ahead, insert this next one. Probably doesn't matter if you have it this way or flipped around the opposite way with this sticking out the top portion. Alright, pins in. And now all we need is to grab our Mojo. Right here you do need to use this portion of the pole. You won't use this end that goes in the dirt. then you will also use the pin that comes with this Mojo. So, go ahead, insert this on here, line the holes up. And we are officially done assembling this pole. It is very long. Let me go ahead and see if I can even spin it around in this room. Pretty much takes up from wall to wall. And then you can kind of take a measurement of how long it is with the extender pole. I'm going to also pop off the wings because I don't want those breaking. This Mojo can then sit on its side. So from the tip of the pole where it actually goes in the ground to 12 feet is right here. So this actually gets you about 12 and a half, 13 feet up in the air. I don't think anyone would really need to use that much, I guess, unless you are using it to get above tall reeds for teal like they suggest. But you definitely need longer than the 3 feet that they give you. In here, looks like these are just some more pins as well as like adapter sections. Also, they give you another square adapter that goes on here. So I guess this is a bonus. If you do end up breaking this plastic piece on here, you can buy one of these pull extenders, and this also comes with another piece, another pin, and you get more pull to actually be able to get this Mojo up a little bit higher. They also include this little adapter here that you can actually clip on the battery. Not many people use these. This will just go right on here on this wall adapter, and then you can clip this onto the battery leads. I don't know why you would do that. Usually most people would just plug this right into the Mojo. I guess if you have more than one battery and you had one in the Mojo already, didn't want to swap them out to be able to have to charge it in the Mojo, that would be a way to do it. Yeah, that is all there is to assembling, unboxing this Mojo Elite Mallard. Definitely looks good. I don't know why they really don't sell a hen mallard with the king mallard, but apparently there's no demand for it really. I'm gonna be excited to actually get this out on the water, see how it works. Leave your guys' suggestions and comments down below. I always like to see what my subscribers are saying, and I always go to the suggestions when I'm looking for a video to make. Let me know what you guys want to see done with this Mojo. All my other videos too of unboxing the silhouette, geese silhouettes, as well as the Mojo butt rippler. Let me know what you guys want to see with these. I'm down to test anything. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Also make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next videos I will be posting, and leave your questions, comments, and suggestions below.